Hey there, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, this is the PowerPoint related to medicine and medical purposes. Let me show you how to make this in only 13 minutes. But be sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe my channel for more videos like these. So, let's start. And this is the last slide. So, let's start. First of all, open up a slide and add a rectangle right here, like this. Adjust it and adjust next to it another rectangle with an icon into it. And that's it. Reduce its width, and there you go. Duplicate it and move the second one onto the right of side. Duplicate it again, but make it really narrow. What you're gonna do next is duplicate that narrow line, and you're gonna place both of them together, and you have two narrow lines. And now select the rectangle and change its color. So let's see, I'm gonna use brown, would be more suitable. Let's remove its outline, and there you go. Now select this rectangle and go to shape fill, and I'm gonna use this brown color, but dark brown would be suitable, so I'm gonna use dark brown. Now let's move it into its position. I'm gonna move gray one here and brown one right here. And let's put this rectangle right here. Now select both these narrow lines and now duplicate them and put them right here onto the right side of the slide, and move these two onto the left side and duplicate them again, and then move them right here onto the right side of this rectangle. There you go. Now let's duplicate them again and select these, this, and this line, and go to shape fill and change its color to gray or brown would be more suitable. Give it shadow and select the remaining four lines and give them other color that suits them. So there you go. I have given them shadow and preset. Now go to Insert tab and go to Icons and search for Medical. And as you can see, there are plenty on various icons. I'm gonna choose these six, and let's put them right here onto the right side of the template. And I'm gonna change all of their color to gray, and I'm gonna remove their outline. Let's put this one right here, and let's align it into the middle of the rectangle and move it downwards. Now let's move this one second icon and let's make it larger and put it below the text. And now what I'm going to do is duplicate this line and put it onto the extreme left of the template. Now I'm going to remove its outline, and I'm going to put this icon right onto this brown rectangle, and I'm going to change its color to white and increase its size. There you go. Let's decrease it and rotate it a little bit. Be sure to adjust the icons in suitable like position. And now let's use this icon and let's increase its size and rotate it fully like this. And there you go. Rotate it a little bit more, and that's how it works. Next, let's go on to the second template. And right here, go to Insert tab and Shapes and add a rectangle right here onto the template and change its color to brown and remove its outline and give it a preset and a shadow, and that's it. Now put this photo next to it. There you go. Now what you have to do is move its outline and send it to the back so that the text comes into the front. Now let's move this picture right here between both the rectangles. Let's adjust the rectangles, and there you go, that's it. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is right click on it and go to shape format and give this picture some shadow, and go to insert tab, and I'm gonna insert this outer boundary, and I'm gonna reduce its size that the text comes fit into it. Now let's change its color, and I'm gonna choose this dark brown color. It fits the more. And next I'm gonna put this icon right here, and I'm gonna send it to forward, and let's increase its size a little bit, and that's it. Here it goes perfectly. Now let's open another slide and insert another rectangle, and right click on it and go to edit points and do some of the changings like this. I'm gonna edit the points of the rectangle. There you go. This looks perfect. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna insert a picture into it related to Madison. And the next thing I'm gonna do is make it really fit into this position. Now let's add a text box. And the next thing I'm gonna do is change the color of the text to white and bold it and increase its size. There you go. That's it. It fits perfectly. Now let's move it into the middle of this rectangle. And now let's go to shapes and add this rounded cornered rectangle and let's decrease its size. There you go. Now let's change its color to dark brown and remove its outline and duplicate it 3 more times and put them in rows like this. There you go. Now let's add a text box next to the rectangle and add your text and increase its size and change its color, and that's all you have to do. Now adjust it. There you go. Now select it, copy it and paste it 3 times and place each of them next to each of the rectangles. There you go. That's it. All you have to do. Now what I'm gonna do is adjust all of these into a suitable position that they come next to the rectangle in equal distance and in a equal pattern that is the same and similar in each of the text and the rectangle, and that's it. Now let's change the text. Now moving on to the next slide, I'm gonna put this shape right here, and next what I'm gonna do is add a text box right onto this rectangle, and I'm gonna write some text in it, and let's change its color. Now increase its size. Now bold it and adjust it into this rectangle. Select it again and increase its size. And there you go. So now what I'm gonna do is go to Insert tab, Shapes, and add a rounded cornered rectangle. And I'm gonna adjust it onto the top of this text. And I'm gonna go to Shape Fill and change its color. And there you go. I'm gonna use this silver color. Now let's add a text box, and in it I'm gonna write the header, and the title goes here, and let's increase its size and bold it and change its color to brown. There you go. That's what you had to do. Now the next thing you have to do is duplicate this shape and move it right next to the topic, and there you go. I'm gonna increase its size and add some more text right here. This looks nice. Let's change its color as well. Now right click on it and go to shape format, and let's go to our next slide. I'm gonna add an oval right here next to this brain 3D model, and I'm gonna increase its width, and let's see what we're gonna do. Let's add this it, and I'm gonna send it to forward and go to shape format and change its color. As usual, we're gonna give it some shadow, that is inner shadow, and that fits perfectly. And the next thing we're gonna do is move this brain right here. So the next step is that we have to add transitions. So I'm gonna add more transitions. So I'm gonna copy the content of this template, and I'm gonna go to previous template and I'm gonna paste it and like randomly put them some of the content onto the right side and some of them onto the left side. And you can also put some of the content on the top and the bottom of the slide, so that when you apply the more transition, the text in content is gonna come and swipe. So that's how morph transition works. So let's go. There you go. I'm gonna apply the morph transition on all of the templates. So let's see. Now I'm gonna put this text right here. Let's copy these images and go to previous slide and paste them and move them to the right side. And that's it. Now copy this again and go to previous slide and move them to the some of them to the left and some to the bottom of the template. Select all of the content and the text and paste it onto the previous slide, and I'm gonna put some onto top and some onto right and some onto bottom. That's it, how it works. So let's keep going and putting the content of each template into the previous template and moving them onto the top, right, left, or bottom. Let's copy this and remove this line. So that is it. I'm gonna select all of this and paste it and move it upwards. And some of them I'm gonna move a little bit more upwards as compared to other shapes so that they move more faster and the other move slower. So that's it. Now what you have to do is move it onto the top, and let's move this picture onto more top. That's it. This is the second last template. And I'm gonna move this down and this one upwards, and the heart goes upwards as well. Let's select this text box and let's move them onto the right side. And this is the last template. I'm gonna move everything upwards. Let's move this thank you to the left side and some of the rectangles into the bottom of the template and some of them onto the top, so they looks into an animated template. And that's it. Now select all of the templates and go to transitions and give them more transition. Let's adjust some more content, and that's it. Select all of the templates and go to more transition and give more transition to all of them, and that's it. By the way, you can download this template for free from the description. Don't forget to join my Patreon from the link below, as you can get access to free content there and templates without watching any videos or without paying. So, this is the final result. Be sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel to get more videos like these. And don't forget to like the video to encourage us to make more videos like these. And also comment into the box right below to get us know about your opinion.